Howdy ho, good neighbor. I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location inside old pickup truck, but I'm gonna drive you around right now because I want to talk to you about a poor little rich man. Somewhere around here is a poor little rich man. A rich man that just built all these buildings. I think there's 5 total, maybe 4, but we just finished these buildings about a year ago with all new fire sprinklers, all new construction, and there was a lot of guys working on this job. But what I want to tell you is there's a poor little rich man that is paying for all this real estate to sit empty. You can see that the building is completely empty, not one employee. So just imagine, if you will, a man that is rich but broke. How do you figure that? Well, I figure that by this building is just eating money right now. There is nobody in it to pay rent, but he still needs to pay his mortgage. You can see right through that building, it is empty. So when you think that your money troubles are climbing and getting bigger, well, there is a poor little rich man that has nobody in his office buildings. And with the My Sharona Bioris, it's only going to get worse. I think there's going to be a lot of people that have no work. They're actually doing some construction in there, so hopefully he rented this building out. It looks like there's somebody polishing the concrete. That's what that truck says, Polishcrete. So they're in there polishing the concrete to make it more attractive for whoever comes and buys it. I'm gonna park this vehicle right here and let's go take a gander what's inside, shall we? All right. Now that's might not be very interesting to you, but it sure is interesting to me to see a building that is completely empty. There's no T-bar in the ceilings, and all that's in there now is polished concrete. But the funny thing is even with a empty building here, or should I reinstate that, 5 empty buildings, they are still building buildings. I've questioned that for years. How come we are building buildings next to brand new empty buildings? Well, what I'm saying is there's investors out there investing their money into buildings. That's what they do. They invest their money hoping that somebody's going to rent these buildings out. But here in Silicon Valley, there is no, let's see, the word is, there is no, I can't think of it. There is no, boy, nobody wants an empty building. And they can't afford it. So there's an empty building, there's an empty building. I just showed you 5, and that one's under construction. So you tell me, is it a big scam to the investors to say, hey, invest your money in Silicon buildings? And then the investors are left on the hook with empty buildings. I don't know the reason to this, but something tells me it is not right. All right, with that, I will bid you adieu from day 16 in the beautiful planet Earth with the poor little rich man that can't get richer because no one will pay rent to move into these beauties. All right. With that, you know the rule. I will bid you adieu. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.